Welcome back to Girl Talk. We have got Lauren Burkle here with Orange Shoe Fitness. Thanks for coming.
Absolutely, love to be here.
Guru.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about running for fitness and for fun.
Absolutely.
So, who can run? Is it
Really, anyone can run.
Okay.
I think what it takes is the right mental attitude. So a lot of people just, I don't want to be a runner. Then
Yeah.
you know what? Then don't push it. But if you have an interest and you want to, great. You don't have to start with 10 miles or even 1 mile. Just a minute and a minute walking and a minute running, and that's a great place to start. So anyone can do it. If you have an injury or a medical condition, of course, consult a physician before you get started.
Yeah, because you hear that so often, like, oh, I'm not a runner, but anyone can be.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you have so much energy and you always stay in such great shape, so we always need your secrets. And one thing that I'm curious about is, what do you feel like are the biggest benefits to runners?
There's so many. One huge one obviously is cardiovascular fitness, so it's improving lung function. You're just improving overall health. Running actually can help improve or boost your immune system, which is huge.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And then, of course, fighting many diseases or helping to prevent many diseases like things like diabetes and heart disease, osteoporosis, high blood pressure. So just tons of ways that contributes.
Not the important ones.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. And then, of course, like the mental side of it. So there's stress relief, it improves mental health. And if you're doing it with a group of people, that social group and that support can be, it's so important. So many benefits.
Yeah.
I actually heard a little bit of a study at Oxford where they showed that the endorphins are actually elevated when you do run with friends more than when you're on your own.
Something. Yeah, I believe it.
So let's talk about a running program. Maybe just getting out there and going is a little too broad for folks that want to get started.
Yeah, definitely. And you don't want to just run. It's a really good way to injure yourself right off the bat. So I think one of the biggest things is incorporating some cross training. So on days that you're not running, doing some other activity, especially thinking about strength training and core work, really focused on hip stability. So this is, your powerhouse, and I'm going to take a lot of force when you're running. So you want to make sure it's really strong, really stable, and that you're doing things to improve your mobility overall as well, because running is pretty repetitive, and so you don't want to be stuck. And so just all of those things really help to create an overall run program, good fitness, and keep you moving.
Run is forward, back. So
exactly.
Probably some lateral stuff.
Absolutely, yeah. All planes of motion.
So I know with like weightlifting and that type of thing, form is really important. Does it matter so much with running? And do you have any tips if so?
It's not going to make or break you, and you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to look like this amazing Olympic marathoner to consider yourself a runner, right? But it is important for injury prevention, because if you are just kind of all over the place, you're going to end up probably causing some harm to your body. So we could get into the really fancy and technical biomechanics of it, but I'm going to give you just a couple quick tips. There are really 3 things that I like to think about. And so the first one is just thinking about tall core. So when you're running, you don't want to let yourself get tired and hunched over. So always thinking about those shoulders open and back and down. Your abdominals pulled in. I've got a little baby bump going on here, so it might not look like I have that going on. But so that's your tall core. So thinking about keeping your body tall. Then we also have stride. So we want to have a quick turnover with your feet and keeping your feet underneath your hips. So even if you've got long legs, you're not taking these really big steps. Think about 180 beats per minute, which seems really fast, but if you can get there, you're going to be on the right track. And then last would be forward momentum. So we don't want to see swinging back and forth or bouncing up and down, just that slight lean forward from your ankles so that your body is propelling forward. So really 3 things to keep it simple.
Question, I was told once that, because I used to run like this, and I was told that you shouldn't clench your fists.
You want to keep them
kind of like looser.
A little relaxed is nice, because then you're not just, it takes a lot of energy here, and you don't want to be using energy clenching your fists.
I didn't know what to do, but
just kind of relaxed, keep them low.
So we're almost out of time.
Sure.
Why don't we quickly talk about your spring programs?
Yeah, absolutely. We're really excited. Orange Shoe is once again partnering with another local business, Fleet Feet Sports, here in Madison, and we have a run program that starts on February 28th and runs all the way through the end of May. We do 2 coached group runs a week on Wednesdays and Sundays. It's a full training plan, so we give you all the pieces of it, your strength, your runs. We have workshops. It's a great group, tons of fun. So,
and people can check that out on your website?
Yes, absolutely. It's on our website and on our Facebook page. We actually have a Force of Orange Facebook page as well. So,
all right, so check out orangeshoe.com. Thank you so much, Lauren.
Thank you.
And come back for more Girl Talk. We're filming at Radiant Skin Therapy.